What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and this is going to be a news and discussion video, and I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on the update that we're getting the next month, and some changes are there in that update, so I really want to discuss that, and I'm super excited for this update. So the first thing I'm going to take a look at is Weapon Refinery, and there is Gwendolyn. So I actually didn't expect them to give any kind of weapon refine to these free-to-play armor units. And as you guys know, like, I do have a plus in Gwendolyn on my free-to-play account, and I've been wanting some kind of weapon refine on her. Gwendolyn always got like overshadowed by Effie, and now like Valbar completely just outclasses her and scores better than her. So I really hope this weapon can like do something for her. It's gonna be having -1 like special cooldown effect because she does come with Sling Lance, and usually they do retain the original effect of the weapon. The best case scenario for me would be like a Thunder Armat type of effect where she could like stop the follow-up of enemies, and then she could have something like Vengeful Fighter in slot B, just have the Omnibreaker effect. I think that would benefit her a lot, and honestly they could easily do that after this much power creep in the game. Like, Gwendolyn is a Gen 1 free-to-play armor unit, and now like infantry units score higher than her and they don't have the miserable 1 movement, so I'm actually pretty excited for this. And this also means that Gwendolyn no longer needs to run a 300 SP slot C skill to have the max arena score of 750. So this means that you could just run some other skill, support skill, and you don't really need to run a 300 SP skill going out of your way, because I had to do that and run like joint hone speed so that she could hit the max score, because like arena is a hellhole right now for any kind of free-to-play player. Some weeks are there where even if you get 754 per match, it's not safe that you will stay in tier 21 arena. So the arena like score creep has gone really wild as of late. Super excited for Gwendolyn's lance. It also looks pretty nice. And then we have got Narcian. So Narcian is going to be getting Rune Axe. So in Binding Blade he did like face you with Rune Sword. So they've got a similar concept. So Rune Sword is basically having the Nosferatu effect. I wonder if they're going to be giving adaptive damage to Rune Axe, because they also gave that to Crusher of a net. So I mean, why cannot a free-to-play unit get that? And as it is, Narcian has got an uphill battle because recently we got Mini Minerva, and she is really insane axe flyer. And if you look at Narcian's base stats, you will feel nauseous, I feel like, because they are absolutely not up to the par. And I feel like they're just going to be spamming some Spectrum effects on him, because his base stats are really needing of help desperately. So Rune Axe could have that kind of healing effect, kind of like Minty Cane, able to heal up certain amount of HP after every hit. I think that would be pretty nice for him. And then we have got Leon with the Bow of Beauty. Yeah, perfect name for Leon's bow. As I said, they do retain the original effect many times, so I think he's going to be having the -1 special cooldown. I would like if they would give like a Brave weapon effect on him, just to signify Hunter's Volley from Shadows of Valentia. And they've released Legendary Leaf with a dual phase Brave weapon that also can stop enemies' follow-up attacks. So I don't think having -1 special cooldown on a Brave bow, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, because like right now all of these units get overshadowed by a lot of existing units, so they have to go an extra mile to make them really viable. And then we have got Siegbert, one of the worst pity breakers in the game ever, because he's just completely outclassed as a Sword Cavalier in general by someone like Brave Roy or the normal Lilywood, who's in the 3-star 4-star pool. Super easily mergeable, has got fantastic Blazing Sword Refine, and Siegbert has absolutely nothing for fodder. If he doesn't get a super good weapon refine, then it doesn't really change anything for him, because like Lilywood is always going to be easily available and super easy to make in comparison to him, who's a 5-star locked unit. So Dark Great Sword right now just has a Swift Sparrow built into it, so they could add some additional effects, and that could definitely make him quite viable. And I think they're probably going to be going in the player phase direction with his weapon. So these 4 units are going to be getting their weapon refines. I'm really excited for this update, especially because of Gwendolyn and Leon's weapon refines. These 2 are the ones which I'm looking for. And then we have got some Ephemera units. So the next month we're going to be receiving Ephemera 5, and we can use these to redeem these combat manuals. So I'm just going to be giving like a quick review of each of these units. So first of all, you could get 2 5-star combat manuals in Bridelia and Bride Ninian. So Bride Ninian has got Fresh Bouquet Plus, which is a good looking weapon, and it just has Hone Speed built into it. Not the best support weapon, but still nonetheless it could be something if you just want to build up a budget dancer for something like Arena Assault. And she also has chill attack and drive speed. So chill attack is the main focus here because you could save your feathers. Because if you want to have chill attack, then you would have to upgrade one of the Grail units to get this skill, but Ninian already has that, so chill attack is definitely pretty good. And Bright Cordelia doesn't really have anything for fodder like Ninian. Bright Cordelia's best use for inheritance is probably Cupid Arrow Plus, just for its looks. It just buffs up allies within 2 spaces for defense and resistance, so not the best offensive bow or even the support bow. And rally attack speed is also a good thing that you could fodder her off for in case you have another unit who has got rally attack speed plus, so you could inherit that plus skill and get the other skill from that unit. Like if you have got Halloween Laura Shell or Eleonora, then you could inherit the skill from Cordelia and then inherit a Rue skill from those 2 units. So something like that can be worked out. And then we've got Selena for reposition. Henry is just there to provide Ignis. Laura Shell provides you with Rest Tactic, which can be unlocked at 5-star, and otherwise she just has Renewal at 4-star, so she does have 2 skills that could be made use of. And Soth is of course really good. Just as a unit himself, he's a really powerful dagger unit, and he does provide you with life and death, so that is of course pretty nice. And finally, we've got Mercedes. And Mercedes provides you with Aether Raid's defense speed res, and that does have its application if you're running a team like Cavline, because it's pretty easy to protect all of your structures behind your units, and you can make use of this kind of skill. But other than that, it doesn't really bring much to the table, just odd res wave. But I'm really happy because I'm working on Soth merge project on my free-to-play account, and I'm working on Mercedes merge project on my main account. So I'm actually really happy with this. And a lot of people are also really happy because they could get free merge on their Bright Cordelia, who was of course a really famous unit in year 1, where she was the Brave Bow Archer because of her offensive stat line. And Bright Ninian of course could also get merges, but generally like getting merges on dancers doesn't really do much because they're not really made for combat. And Ninian herself like does face competition from Legendary Zora and Peony, but still a merge is a merge. And then we can also buy accessories from the Aether Resort. You can already buy accessories of the Rook or Siege, of course, you gotta get the damage, but you can basically use RNR Affinity to buy these accessories, which is a pretty good thing for the people who might have missed that. And we also have another quality of life change here. So double SP weekend is a thing on Friday and Saturday, but now they're going to be changing it from Friday to Sunday, which is super good because a lot of people always wondered why like Sunday is not a thing. So now that has been changed, and now we can have double SP on 3 days of a week. So that's really good. I really appreciate this kind of change. And then you could also get 500 hero feathers when you recruit a Pharma ally. So you gotta buy the Pharma Soul Pack for that, obviously. And Arena Assault is also being updated where you could pause between the runs and you could continue it later on. And that's a pretty good thing because Arena Assault can be pretty taxing. You're facing these really annoying units at plus and merge like Legendary Leaf, Legendary Alm, all of these whale units. So taking a break, taking a breather is pretty nice to get rid of the tilt while you do something else in your game. Maybe play a tap battle or something like that. And if you're someone like me who just started Arena Assault like 10 minutes before the FEH reset and is on the 3rd battle, you could pause the run and continue with the Millionaire Strike before it goes away. So that could always be done, and this is a really welcome change. But this makes me wonder, can we change the Sacred Seals in between? Like, is it gonna be asking us for the entire roster, like locking the entire roster for Arena Assault the moment we pause it, or it's gonna be like open, we could change these Sacred Seals and stuff like that. Also, they have improved 2 items in Arena Assault, Fortifying Horn and Naga's Tear. I do use Naga's Tear every time in every run, so this is really good thing because you get +6 to all of your stats instead of the +3. And in my opinion, they should add some more Arena Assault items. There are so many things they could do, like maybe an isolation type of item which can like disable the dance or sing skill, which is going to be so useful because you get spammed by Legendary Azura in every single match in Water Seasons. So that could be done, and that could be pretty helpful against Legendary Chrom too for his assist skill. Like, there's so much like options right there, and I believe they even said at some point that more items will be added into Arena Assault when the mode came out, but they never really did that. So I hope they also do that. And some change to Aether rates where Panic Manor can be upgraded to level 7. I really don't like this because as it is, we could upgrade Panic Manor to level 6 and that covers up to 65 HP. So if you want to dodge a Panic Manor, you need to have 70 HP, and that can be only done like if you're running a bonus unit with like 2 mythics obviously, or a unit with like triple mythics to just stack a lot of HP. So this is super annoying. I don't like how they have been increasing level of these like structures. 3 new songs will also be added, which is Daily Lives of Warriors from New Mystery of the Emblem, Advance from Binding Blade, and Tea Time Joy from Three Houses. So pretty chilled songs overall. And Beyond the Strike is also going to be having Imblian Seal, which can be leveled up to level 4 now. And it's basically the structure which can give you like the spectrum debuffs on the foes within certain area and effect. So I guess like the level 3 is already up to -6. So I think this is going to be for -7 or -8 even. So yeah, that's basically it. And we're going to be getting Flame Emperor and Batre in the Grail shop. Pretty timely addition into the Grail pool when Legendary Edelgard is coming out. So that's basically all of the news with the update. I know a lot of people were expecting a FEH channel, but if they had a FEH channel plan, they usually don't give this much info in the announcement board. They will just do that in a video. So let me know what you think about these weapon refines, these ephemeras. Do you have any of these units invested into, and what are you going to be doing with these combat manuals? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a chill discussion. As always, thanks to all of the YouTube members who support me, and if you enjoyed, then please be sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps me tremendously. And when you subscribe, please be sure to hit the notification bell so that you can always get the updates to my videos whenever I upload, because I wish YouTube sub boxes were about as fast as people who are gonna immediately fodder Selena for reposition. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.